Welcome to Famous, Then vs. Now, where icons from the past meet the present. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fast and Furious 7 cast Then vs. Now 2025. Watch till end. Number 1 Vin Diesel, the man who brought Dominic Toretto to life in the Fast and Furious movies. In 2015's Furious 7, Vin Diesel was 47 years old. He played Dominic Toretto, the fearless street racer, a master driver, and the heart of the Fast family. His role in the movie was not just about fast cars and action scenes. Dom was the leader who kept everyone together with his famous motto, "Family comes first." Today, in 2025, Vin Diesel is 58 years old. He is still one of the most powerful names in Hollywood action cinema. Beyond Fast and Furious, he's also the voice behind Groot in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers films. Over the years, he has expanded into producing and continues to carry the Fast saga forward as its main star and face. Even at 58, Vin Diesel shows no signs of slowing down, both on-screen and off-screen. In 2015, at 47, Vin Diesel was already leading the crew with speed, strength, and loyalty. Now, at 58, he is not just a leader in the movie, but also in Hollywood, proving that age is just a number when passion drives you forward. Number 2 Paul Walker, remembered forever as Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious series. In Furious 7, Paul Walker would have been 40 years old, playing Brian O'Connor, the brave ex-cop who became Dominic Toretto's closest friend and brother-in-law. His role was crucial, balancing high-speed chases with a deep sense of loyalty to family. Sadly, Paul Walker passed away in 2013 during the filming of Furious 7. His sudden car accident shocked the world. To finish his character's journey, his brothers Cody and Caleb Walker stepped in as body doubles, and digital effects recreated his final scenes. Even today, in 2025, Paul is remembered as the soul of the Fast saga. In 2015, at 40, Paul Walker was at the peak of his career. Though he is no longer with us, his legacy and memory continue to race on in the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Number 3 Dwayne Johnson, known as Luke Hobbs, the powerhouse of the Fast and Furious crew. In 2015's Furious 7, The Rock was 43 years old, playing Hobbs, the unstoppable federal agent who often clashed with Dominic but ultimately fought side by side with him. His raw strength and unmatched presence added a whole new layer of action to the franchise. In 2025, Dwayne Johnson is 53 years old and one of the most famous personalities in the world. From Hollywood blockbusters to professional wrestling, business ventures, and even politics, The Rock has become a global icon. He continues to appear in action films and has even led spin-off projects like Hobbs and Shaw. At 43, he stormed into Furious 7 as the muscle of the crew. At 53, he remains larger than life, proving that The Rock's power only grows with time. Number 4 Michelle Rodriguez, the fierce Letty Ortiz of the Fast saga. In Furious 7, Michelle Rodriguez was 37 years old. She played Letty Ortiz, Dominic's partner and one of the toughest drivers in the crew. Her role was all about courage, loyalty, and rediscovering her lost memories, which gave her character a dramatic emotional edge. Today, in 2025, Michelle Rodriguez is 47 years old. She continues to act in big-budget films and remains an important part of the Fast and Furious family. Known for breaking stereotypes in Hollywood, Michelle is celebrated as one of the strongest female action stars of her generation. At 37, Letty was the emotional warrior of the crew. At 47, Michelle Rodriguez still represents strength, resilience, and power, both on and off the screen. Number 5 Tyrese Gibson, bringing laughter and charm as Roman Pearce. In Furious 7, Tyrese was 36 years old. Roman Pearce was the comic relief of the team, quick with jokes, a bit overconfident, but always loyal when the crew needed him. His humor balanced the intense action of the film. In 2025, Tyrese Gibson is 46 years old. He continues acting in films and also pursues his career as an R&B singer. Tyrese balances Hollywood with his music career, and his fan following remains strong worldwide. At 36, Roman Pearce kept fans smiling even in the most dangerous missions. At 46, Tyrese still knows how to entertain, proving that charisma never fades with time. Number 6 Ludacris, also known as Chris Bridges, as Tej Parker, the tech mastermind of the crew. In Furious 7, Ludacris was 37 years old. As Tej Parker, he brought brains and humor to the team. Always surrounded by gadgets, computers, and cars, Tej was the problem solver who made impossible missions possible. In 2025, Ludacris is 47 years old. He continues to act in the Fast saga while also focusing on his successful rap and music career. Beyond entertainment, he works in philanthropy, helping underprivileged communities, and has built a strong legacy as both an artist and an actor. At 37, Tej was the genius behind the screens. At 47, Ludacris is still creating music, making movies, and inspiring people far beyond Hollywood. Number 7 Jordana Brewster, the graceful Mia Toretto, sister of Dominic and wife of Brian O'Connor. In Furious 7, Jordana was 35 years old. As Mia, she represented the emotional side of the saga, balancing family life while standing strong by her brother Dominic and husband Brian. Her role gave the crew heart and humanity. In 2025, Jordana Brewster is 45 years old. She continues acting in both television and films. Beyond the screen, Jordana is also a proud mother, balancing Hollywood projects with her personal life. At 35, Mia was the heart of the crew. At 45, Jordana is still admired for her grace, balancing career and family, just like her character. Number 8 Natalie Emmanuel, introducing Ramsey, the brilliant hacker. In Furious 7, Natalie was only 26 years old. As Ramsey, she was the genius hacker who created the God's Eye program. Her character became the key to the crew's survival against powerful enemies. In 2025, Natalie Emmanuel is 36 years old. She has built a strong career in Hollywood, appearing in big projects like Game of Thrones and The Maze Runner. She continues to shine as a versatile actress across film and television. At 26, she was the newcomer bringing brains to the Fast family. At 36, Natalie Emmanuel is now a global star with fans around the world. Number 9 Jason Statham, as Deckard Shaw, the dangerous villain turned anti-hero. In Furious 7, Jason Statham was 47 years old. He played Deckard Shaw, a ruthless ex-Special Forces assassin seeking revenge for his brother. His role brought intense action scenes, martial arts, and deadly combat into the franchise. In 2025, Jason Statham is 57 years old. He continues to dominate Hollywood action films, starring in both the Fast saga and his own blockbuster projects. Known for his martial arts skills and gritty style, Jason remains one of the most reliable action stars in the world. At 47, he entered the Fast family as the unstoppable villain. At 57, Jason Statham is still an unstoppable force in global cinema. Number 10 Kurt Russell, as Mr. Nobody, the mysterious government agent. In Furious 7, Kurt Russell was 64 years old. He played Mr. Nobody, a shadowy government figure who guided Dom's crew and provided them with high-tech resources. His calm yet commanding presence added a new dimension to the franchise. In 2025, Kurt Russell is 74 years old. A Hollywood legend, he continues to act occasionally, though he focuses more on selective projects. Over his long career, he has worked in classics like Escape from New York, The Thing, and Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. At 64, he brought wisdom and power as Mr. Nobody. At 74, Kurt Russell remains a celebrated icon of Hollywood cinema. Number 11, Djimon Hounsou, as Mose Jakande, the ruthless terrorist leader. In Furious 7, Djimon Hounsou was 51 years old. He played Jakande, the powerful arms dealer and terrorist who went head-to-head with Dom's crew. His role was central as the main villain alongside Deckard Shaw. In 2025, Djimon Hounsou is 61 years old. A two-time Academy Award nominee, he has appeared in blockbuster franchises like Guardians of the Galaxy, Shazam, and Aquaman. He continues to work actively in Hollywood and remains a respected actor worldwide. At 51, he played the mastermind villain of Furious 7. At 61, Djimon Hounsou is still a powerful force on screen, admired for his talent and intensity. Number 12, Tony Jaa, as Kiet, the martial arts enforcer. In Furious 7, Tony Jaa was 39 years old. He played Kiet, Jakande's deadly henchman, who fought Brian O'Connor in several high-speed, high-action sequences. Known for his unique martial arts style, Tony brought intense fight choreography to the film. In 2025, Tony Jaa is 49 years old. He continues to star in international action films and remains one of Asia's most respected martial artists and stunt performers. At 39, he amazed Hollywood with his martial arts skills. At 49, Tony Jaa is still admired worldwide as a true action legend. Number 13, Ronda Rousey, as Kara, the tough bodyguard. In Furious 7, Ronda Rousey was 28 years old. She played Kara, the fierce bodyguard in Abu Dhabi, who fought Letty in one of the most intense hand-to-hand combat scenes in the movie. At that time, Ronda was also a reigning UFC champion. In 2025, Ronda Rousey is 38 years old. She has retired from mixed martial arts and built a successful career in WWE, acting, and personal ventures. She remains one of the most recognized female fighters in the world. At 28, she was making the crossover from fighting to acting. At 38, Ronda continues to inspire fans as both a fighter and entertainer. Which Fast and Furious 7 actor is your favorite? Comment below and let us know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Famous, Then vs. Now, where legends live on.